let's chat about why do I still do this YouTube thing. What is it about it that draws me to content create? This, to me, I think it's a hobby, but it's more than a hobby. It's a memory. It's memories I wish to create, and memories that other people can look at. I've always been afraid of losing memories. I've always been afraid of, when I get older. I mean, I'm 55 now, nearly 56. But when I get into my 60s and 70s, and I can look back and go, oh yeah, look what I did. I look back on my videos from 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and I'm thinking, wow, that was me. And I look back at how I changed, how my confidence has changed, how my approach to content creating has changed, the gear I use change. I'm not doing content to beat the algorithm. I'm doing content for me, for stuff that I enjoy doing. I enjoy walking around these places. I enjoy walking through wooded areas. I enjoy walking past seafront and stuff. I really enjoy that. So why shouldn't I do that on the video? You know what I mean? Being able to do this. Yeah, I've spent a bit of money on cameras and stuff, and it's free to upload to YouTube. It's just you don't need the best equipment, but I've been doing it for so long, I know that I'm sticking with it. So I bought the best equipment. Well, not the best equipment. I bought some better cameras and stuff because I know that I'm in this. I'm not. It's not one of those things after 5 or 6 years I give up on. The rules keep changing. YouTube keeps changing, so it's always on the ball, thinking about, am I doing that right? Am I doing this wrong? I mean, you get slap lists off YouTube, which is good, but you can get cancelled for silly things. A while ago I did a video, what if, and that kind of stuff. And, things are happening in this world that are unexplained. Things that are happening that even I can't explain. I would like to know more. I'd like to know more about the drones. I'd like to know more about what's going to happen this year, all this disclosure stuff. I'd love to know more, you know what I mean? I watch lots of YouTube videos with people talking about conspiracies and stuff, things like that. You can get in a rabbit hole of conspiracies. Even I've done it, gone to a rabbit hole, and you're thinking, oh yeah, question is, what happens if that, yeah, true, what happens if that happens? You've got to really distance reality from that, because it can get too addictive, I mean, in the past, I've done research on flat Earth. I'm not a flat earther, but I've done research on it to do a video about it and why people fall for it. And I nearly fell for it. I nearly went down the rabbit hole and falling for it. Luckily, I was aware of it and I stopped. I did the video, but I never really researched it again because I was scared of going down that rabbit hole and all my search results. There are people out there who do it, like Sam and Dan and a few others who do flat earth kind of content, like Creaky Blinder and stuff. Leave it for them, really. Leave it for them. I want to talk about Dover. I've been in Dover 17 years. And, when I was younger, I always used to laugh about Dover and Canterbury and stuff. Never ever thought I'd see the day when I actually moved here and lived here. From Staffordshire to here is a long way. Yeah. My experiences in Dover are a different class of people. Southerners are a lot different than the West Midlands people, a lot different. Bit different kind of culture, different ways of life, different way of doing things, Yeah, the history side of Dover is quite phenomenal. From World War II, the White Cliffs of Dover, the war rooms, all that stuff, all the abandoned buildings that were used in World War. Yeah, it's just, we've got Dover Castle and that kind of stuff. There's so much in Dover, it's still impresses me now. I still love to go into places like that. And I want to go to more when the weather gets a bit better as well. But I think the biggest thing to me is, apart from the history of course, is you're only a hop, skip and jump away from France, from another country, and you can see France on a nice clear day, and I've been across a few times, but I just think just the ease of use of leaving England for a few hours or kind of thing, you know, it's nice to be able to do that, you know. Yeah, I don't know, and living by the sea. Living by the sea is just, it's nice, more fresher air kind of thing, you know what I mean? More cleaner air, more visually pleasing, you know. And I do like Dover, you know. It wasn't my main choice to move here, it was life circumstances changed, so I had to move here, kind of thing, you know. We talked about in other videos. And it's so easy to get away from all the noise and hustle. There are bad things about Dover, you know, as you can read on TV and all that kind of stuff, you know. Yeah, but I just think the positives outweigh the good, the bad. The positives outweigh the negatives, you know. The moment they've spent the last 6 years or so rejuvenating, rebuilding places and making it look prettier, kind of thing. And I think they're succeeding, but it's just waiting for it to all be done. That's all. That's what the time consuming kind of thing, isn't it? You know what I mean? But yeah, I think Dover's got a lot of promise. If there was one place in the country I could move to, it would be, if I had transport and stuff, would be in the middle of nowhere, countryside, somewhere you can just, somewhere where I could go in the back garden and there's woods and I could film and I could just do that kind of vlogs and stuff, you know, vlog more in nature kind of thing, record in woodland areas, somewhere I'll be able to fly my drone without any problems, somewhere I could just live life peacefully on my own kind of thing. But I would have to have transport because getting to places you'll need it, you know.